Okay, I'm here. This is the title card screen for this, which I'm going to take off in a second because I have the telescope set up in the street. You can probably hear traffic maybe going by. If you can hear anything at all, do let me know. So I'm going to take this off. Okay, here we go. Where am I? Where am I? Let me know if you can hear me. That would be great to know if you can hear me. I'm trying out. Sounds good. Sounds good. Awesome. Awesome. We have confirmation that it sounds good. Let me know. I'm trying out a bit of a different mic setup here, and so I can gauge accordingly. You might hear some traffic beside me here. Where am I located? I am in Montreal, as you know, a title card did just say. I'm at the base of Montreal. If you've ever seen the cross in Montreal, I can see it right now. I'm across the street from the angel statue. Don't be creepy. And we can see the moon is actually getting eclipsed. Of course, just as I started, there's a cloud that has started to cover it. I'm going to turn up the brightness here because I do have that ability. I can turn that up. There we go. And I'm going to adjust this as I can. You can see some clouds moving past it. Again, I am. Sounds great. Good. Okay. Good. It's always hard to know. I probably look like a maniac talking into a microphone out here. All right. Cool. So yeah, I'm in Montreal. The eclipse really started getting noticeable about 2:15 a.m. I was gonna say p.m. I'm on no sleep, by the way, so this is gonna be pure delirium. This should be a lot of fun. You can notice at the top of the moon, it's already starting to be eclipsed. I'm gonna turn the brightness up on this. Give me 1 second. There we go. It's in the clouds right now, so it's not the most ideal thing. So I'm really bumping up some of the exposure and the ISO here. How am I doing this? How am I doing this? There's no script, by the way. I do have some slides and things, but I'm just riffing, trying not to get my hands cold. It's just below freezing here. In Canada and most of the world, we would say -1, but in other places they would call that like 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Let us look into the chat where other people are coming from. First of all, I can hear you just fine. That's perfect. That's perfect. Business time. I'm watching the moon outside as well. Good. No clouds in Kansas City. I hope it is warmer there than it is here. It's actually not too bad. For the middle of November, Jiminy, it's actually pretty good. That's good. At Biz, can you see it clearly? Hope so. Oh, he can. Yes, we're getting real-time follow-up here. I'm giving it to you. It's raining here in Rhode Island. Having a hard time finding it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to have some slides and stuff showing where to kind of look. Just briefly, because I'm a top-notch journalist here. Sky journalist. It's in the southwest. It is in the southwest. Well, maybe more south than west right now, but it's going to be going more to the southwest. Let's see. Business time. Featured character. Perfectly clear, no clouds, and no low-pressure cloud systems. This is a meteorologist, basically, we have on the live stream, so you can see it perfect. But freezing. Well, okay. We got updates. You called Canada Canada. Candida? Isn't that I think that's something you don't want to catch. Anyways, hopefully this has come through. Always sort of let me know if this is if there's any flaws with the sound or the images or whatnot. How I'm doing this? I have my telescope set up here. This is for the real gearheads out there, telescope gearheads. I got a 4.5-inch Dobsonian mirror out here. I have my iPhone clipped onto it. I'm using an app. They're not paying for this. Shame on them. They should. Called Camo Studio. And Camo Studio is the app I have to use on the Mac. Anyways, I can clip my phone on here. It's plugged into my Mac, and I can like do really neat things with it. I think I can show you. I can zoom in just using the phone here, so we can get pretty close here. This is just with the 1x camera, but I can go to the 2x maybe in a little while. Update on people who have no idea what the heck is going on. Yeah, it's a lunar eclipse. It's a lunar eclipse. They did not lie to us on this one. What is going on right now? Well, we have the full moon right now, and it's going into the shadow of the Earth. So this started here around effectively about 2:15 a.m. and it's going to peak in about an hour. So right now it's 2:54 a.m. Eastern, yep, Eastern Standard Time. Got to get used to saying that. Eastern Standard Time. And at 4:02, that's an hour and 8 minutes away. My gosh, will my battery last? I hope so. Will I run out of LTE data? That's when it's going to be. That's when it's going to peak. That's going to be the most eclipse. And I do have a video that I recorded earlier showing the process of what is actually kind of going on right now. This is more shaded, more shadowy, more and more shadowy. And it's actually going to turn a red color probably starting effectively in the next. Well, there's clouds over right now, okay? I say it's perfectly clear. It's okay. It's okay. You're going to see kind of a reddish color happening probably, I'm going to say, in the next 15 to 20 minutes. That's when it should start getting to be a more reddish color. And then at 4:02 a.m., that's when it'll be quite red. I say quite red. It'll be a rusty orangish thing. Let's see where other people are coming from. My gosh, the Command Q key command is so close to Command Tab. Let's see what we got here. We got I call it Canada. Yep. Albuquerque, New Mexico. No clouds, perfect view. Albuquerque, birthplace of Weird Al Yankovic, I do believe. Not Canadian freezing law. Business time coming in. We got tonight's comedian here. Clear skies in Daytona, Ohio. Sorry. William Bridenbow. Business time. Back with it. But me for cold. Okay. We got good weather across most of the Winnes and up your way as well. This is actually shocking. That it's quite good here. If you ever see some shadow like that in the bottom, that's just me. I just have to adjust the telescope. I do not have this on a mount that automatically tracks it. I do have one, but I am not an experienced enough person. Believe me, I tried to get that set up, and I did not have the technical know-how to do that quite yet. So I figured, why risk it? And here you actually get to see the rotation of the Earth in real time. So if you have noticed already, there's no real script here. I'm just sort of talking, and if you do have questions, throw them into the chat. I'm sure we'll have a few featured characters coming on in. Business time is really kicking up the chat here. Good. I'm gonna keep. I do have some slides prepared. One thing I do want to note here, if this is something you've never ever really thought to notice before, is you can see the moon is moving down to the right. That sounds like something from the JFK movie. Back and to the left, down to the right here. What's going on here? Well, the Earth is rotating. And you can notice that in real time. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and you'll get the effect quite a bit here, okay? I have just almost the entire moon in frame here, but you can see it's moving down to the right, back and to the left. That is the Earth rotating in real time. You can actually notice this quite easily. That squeaking you hear is a lamppost squeaking in the wind. But I'm going to move this down and zoom out a little bit, and so we get the full flavor of the moon here. Okay, Natalie Willette. Interesting that shadows during an eclipse aren't as sharp as lunar phases. Yeah. That's a really good point. Oh, we got business time. Real time follow up looks good, buddy. I use a telescope. Good work. Oof, we got some good exclamation points in there. All right. Hopefully you're enjoying this commentary, because this is I intended to get 2 to 3 hours of sleep tonight, and that did not happen. Okay. I'm going to turn down the brightness a little bit, the ISO, right there. Okay. And actually, I can adjust the color temperature and stuff too. Okay. All important. Oh, we're good for battery. Oh my gosh, 92%. We should be fine. We should be fine. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take you off. I'm just gonna play a video that I recorded a few days ago, just with my phone, just demonstrating kind of like what's going on here. Okay, why is it going into shadow? And so I have a light bulb, like every good steward of education. I have a styrofoam ball of the Earth. And I have a little moon. Okay, this is not a perfect. This is a criminally not to scale video I'm going to show, but I'm going to play it. So we're just going to lose the eclipse for just 1 minute and 15 seconds. Okay, so it'll be back. I do swear. Is this the video? Yes. Why eclipse? Hopefully the audio is good. All right, back in a minute. So I just want to kind of explain why there's going to be a lunar eclipse on Thursday night, Friday morning. Basically, I've got the sun right there. I have the Earth right here, and I've got a little moon right here. And I've got my projector screen. There's no giant projector screen in space, but I'm using this just to show that behind the Earth, relative to the sun, a shadow is kind of always being cast. And we have the moon, and the moon goes around the Earth like this every month, every 30 days. And most of the time, the moon is sort of tilted as it goes around the Earth. And it most of the time is either above or going below this shadow. But on Thursday night and every other lunar eclipse, the moon goes into the shadow of the Earth like this. And it takes about 3 or 4 hours for it to go, start in the shadow, be through it, and then get out of it. And that is what we are going to be seeing in Montreal on late Thursday night, early Friday morning, starting about 2 a.m., peaking at 4 a.m., and ending sometime about 5:30, 6 a.m. So that is what we're going to be seeing on November 19th. All right. Hopefully that helped you. All right. See ya. Okay. Hopefully that was good. I just happened to throw that onto StreamYard just before I got out here. En dessous. My gosh, if you're ever an Anglophone trying to learn French, my goodness, it's terror out there. Oh, it's not too bad. Okay, we do have some clouds over Montreal right now. It was super clear when I first started. So, what's it called? Patrick Murphy's Law, Patrick Swayze Law. Okay, Umbra, yes, business time, coming here, telling us how it is. Yeah, shadows. We were a witness to that in that video that I made there. So we got a few clouds here right now, but you can see it's getting more and more in shadow right now. I'm just going to try to see if I can get that brightness up just a little bit more. Shutter speed. It's going to go black for a second. Okay. We're trying to pierce through the clouds here. There we go. Okay. Not too bad. Cat K. Hi from Carolinas, USA. Or is that USA's Carolina? Yes. Okay. Hello, Cat K. Welcome to. Is it clear down there, Cat K? Down there. Yes, that is down, not across. Business time. Moon goes behind the shadow of the Earth. Normally, it's hit by the sun, direct sunlight. Once passing the shadow of the Earth, the light then hits the atmosphere of the Earth. Yeah. So we're going to talk a little bit about this. I do have some photos and such. I think I might do a little readjustment of my phone on here. Okay. Yeah, so business time, man, just killing the chat tonight. This changes the light that hits the moon and refracts on the Earth's atmosphere, which then allows for a blood moon. Yeah, I got a few slides. I keep on saying I got slides. Trevor, show the slides. Okay. There's a little break in the clouds right now, so I'm gonna let this play. But yeah, we are going to see the moon get red in the. Well, hopefully it clears up a little bit here. It was super clear before. I see some clear patches out west. We got time. And those clouds make it look like quite a thing. I'm gonna. Actually, I'll show the slides now. Okay. Cat K, real-time follow-up. Bit cloudy out in Carolina. But live near city, unfortunately. I'm in the middle of Montreal right now. I can light polluted as it is. You can see this. All right, I do have some slides, and let me play this in a window. Play slideshow in window. Yes, good. Why are all these hotkeys so near the quit key? All right, I'm gonna take this off for just a moment because it's a little bit cloudy here. Chelsea Parker from Detroit. Dude, love your enthusiasm. This is me 12 hours after caffeine, so don't stop me now. Share screen. What do I have for you here? Yes. Why red? Why red? Business time. That's his name now. That's his official name, Mr. Business Time. Or Miss, who knows? They Business Time. Okay, why is it red? Yeah. I do an event here in Montreal called Moonrise. And if you've never done this before, Jiminy Christmas, you got to get on this. This is so much fun. I'll I'll leave the moon onto the left hand side there, but I'll have to fix that in a bit here. Yeah, if you've never done this before, you should. And in fact, tomorrow is going to be a great time to do it if it's clear where you are. You probably watched the sunrise before. You know, you look east and get there before the sun rises in the eastern horizon. You can do the same thing with the moon, actually. I'm actually doing a private tour tomorrow with people tomorrow, taking a company outing. And we're going to go up the mountain. We're going to arrive before the moon rises. When the moon first appears above the horizon, you can see it in the distance there. It's sort of this orange-red color. I've got a bigger one there. That's the moon right there. And whenever the moon is low on the horizon, it appears this reddish-orange color, okay? The reason for that, when you're looking at something low on the horizon, the light that reaches your eye has to go through more air, more atmosphere. And when light has to go through more air, it gets scattered. If you want to Google this, you can type Rayleigh scattering, and it talks all about this. We can get into rainbows and spectrums and all that, but basically, the lower something is in the sky, the more red it's going to appear, or orange and yellow. So tomorrow night, you know, hopefully we'll see something kind of like this here in Montreal during the tour. As the moon gets sort of higher up in the sky, it starts a reddish color, orange, yellow, and then eventually gets to a white color. Why tonight is the moon appearing red? And I'm going to get the moon back onto the telescope. There we go. So I'm just going to change. Can I do this? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. There it is. Yeah. Why is the moon going to appear a reddish color? Business time. He's got it. He's got it here. The reason we see the moon lit up at all is because the sun is hitting the surface of the moon. Right now, the moon is directly. The moon, Earth, and sun are all lined up. And so what that means is the sun's light is kind of going through Earth's atmosphere. And like we said before, when light goes through more air, through more atmosphere, it gets scattered. Business time, yep, refraction, okay? And so it's sort of like, it's not filtering out. I don't think that's the right word to use, but it's only sort of showing that reddish color on the surface of the moon. So I apologize. It's kind of getting more and more cloudy here in Montreal. I should have started earlier, but hopefully this will clear up. So hopefully it does clear up, and we'll get to see it as a reddish color, and yeah. So we got some. What did he say? Same thing with the moon on the eclipse. Exactly. We got Cody Teal from North Carolina. This is coming to you hot. Well, not hot. It's kind of getting chilly here. From Montreal. Got some clouds right now, so I'm trying to just stem the tide here. What does stem the tide even mean? I'm not even sure. Okay. I'm just going to show some other slides here. Predictions. Nostra. No. You can kind of figure out where things will appear in the sky. So this might be like a little bit too Montreal relevant, but I'm doing this just because it's kind of cloudy right now, and hopefully it clears up soon, or else I don't really have a show here. You can like figure out where something will appear in the sky. So I went around the city and found where the the moon at maximum eclipse where it would appear. And so we have Leonard Cohen, of course, we've got a Leonard Cohen mural on basically every street corner, it seems now. At maximum eclipse, the moon will line up with the mural that we have of Leonard Cohen, the many murals we have of Leonard Cohen. This is where I'm at right now. We have a angel statue. We call it the Tam Tam statue. This is where drum circles happen every Sunday. It's very productive, and so that's where I am right now. I want to get this photo. That's why I'm here right now. I'm gonna go through these quickly because this is kind of Montreal centric. We have a cross on our on our mountain. Okay, so at 4:02, that's where the moon would appear above the cross, and we have these towers here, and the moon would appear between there and such. This is a long story. Maybe I'll tell it later. I'm gonna get the moon back onto here. I'm gonna play with the brightness a little bit and get this back up here. Give me a moment here. I might have to take a drink of water because, believe it or not, this actually takes a lot of spittle to get all this out. Okay. The shutter speed here is really getting clobbered here. Brightness, maybe I can take the brightness up. Nope, that's not going to help us. Okay. All right. Well, it's piercing through the clouds as much as it can. So hopefully it'll clear up here. Who do we got here? We have ding ding ding. We have some swearing in the comments. Great. We need some good cursing here. Buenos from Dallas, Texas. Hello, ça va? Trill Larry. Cody Teal. The name's so good we had to put a color at the end of it. I got my camera outside recording. It's too cold to stay outside and watch for long periods of time. I hear that. Where's Cody coming from again? North Carolina. Yes. Real-time follow-up. Or follow down. Say calf. Clouds. Yes. Do I regret tweeting that this is the clearest skies I've ever seen for an eclipse? Possibly. Manon, hi, from Montreal. Yes. Here from Northwest Territories. We can see it, but it's not red. Yes, so it won't be red for, well, it kind of should starting to appear red. We got a little break in the clouds, so let's take this off. There we go. Okay, you can see more and more of it is getting in shadow here. I really got to boost up the shutter speed there. I'm going to turn that down. And do let me know if the microphone is like too loud or whatnot, because sometimes I think I'm just blaring into it. It's black. It'll come back. Yes. Maybe. One sec. There we go. All right. Good. All right. I'm gonna zoom out actually just a little bit here. Just give me 1 second. I got to put you down. Jessica, thank you for coming. It's yes. Hopefully it'll start to turn red. I say hopefully. I just hope the clouds go away. Just give me 1 second just to readjust here. 1 second. I'm just going to change that just a little bit, go dark for just a second. There we go. Okay. All right, a little break in the clouds right now in Montreal. You see it's getting more and more illuminated, anti-illuminated, the opposite. It's getting more covered. New comments. Love that picture. Oh, probably of this slide that I had up there. Yes, I'll talk about that in a few moments. Just about a crescent remaining, right side visible. Yeah, so here in Montreal, this is how it looks. The direction it looks. So the bottom of it is lit up here. So Jessica Walsh said you're from the Northwest Territories, so you're out west. So the right side is visible. Yeah. So depending on where you are Yeah, caveat: I'm an amateur. Okay, so I'm just I'm not a professional here. Professional amateur. Right, depending on how high north or south you are, and how east and west, it'll look different for some people. Here we go. Okay, we're getting a little break here. I'm gonna adjust the exposure here a little bit. There we go. Okay. It shouldn't start turning red once a refraction of the Earth. It should start turning red once a refraction of Earth's atmosphere soon. Business time. I.e. backup, backup educator. Thank God. All right. Yeah, and this isn't going to get completely shadowed either. I think 97% is the number. So most of it, but in that bottom left corner, sort of like in the 7 o'clock position, if you imagine a clock face, um, that's gonna get in shadow. Not in shadow. Sorry, that'll stay kind of brightly lit up. Okay, I'm just gonna go through some of these comments here. We got some new folks coming on in. People waking up. Good, good. Yannick Corteau, Trois Rivières here. Starting to really see it. Clouds are clearing. Good, good, good. Yeah, it was really clear when I first got out here, and then I pressed go live, and well, got a little bit cloudier. So, but actually, it's not bad. Okay, Seikaf. I could be mispronouncing this. I only got a couple shots in. Worst possible time for my camera's battery dead. Yikes! Yeah, yeah. Good point. What am I at battery wise? 83%. Okay, I'm gonna turn the screen brightness down a little bit. This is incredible to see an almost full moon. Yeah, if you play enough with the exposure and stuff, you can kind of get all that. This is awesome. Well, thank God, because my hands are freezing. So good. Lol, say cat. Charging my battery currently. Hear ya. Yup, from business time. Whatever it's in reference to, I wholeheartedly agree. Okay. Hopefully it'll be good later. Yeah, I'm hoping it'll get a little bit more. Oh, can you hear the bus? That is Montreal's public transportation in action here. We got the 365 du Parc heading north. That's Montreal north, speeding away on us. I believe that is a diesel bus. Yes. Okay. Maximum is 404. 404 not found. 402 somewhere around there. Yeah. It's not like a solar eclipse where it's like 2 minutes of like that it's at the eclipse, but yeah, let's say 4 something. Yeah. Cuckoo, thanks for sharing. Cuckoo, cuckoo. All right. Cody Teal, it's really clear where I am. No clouds in the sky. I wish I had a telescope. They'll ruin your life, man. You'll have to spend all your days looking at the sky if you do that. Okay, what was I going to show? Okay, we still got some clouds here. I do have an animation here. Yeah, okay. This is just an animation. I don't know if it completely takes off my sound, but it's an overlay. So let's see what happens. This is just an animated GIF. Yes, GIF. That's how you pronounce it. Like Uranus. GIF. Of the entire process. So hopefully this doesn't clip out the sound for me. If it does, oh well. I think you can still hear me. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just repeat this a little bit. So this is all Eastern time. You can see here. So I estimated probably about 3:15. Right about now she would kind of start getting a reddish, muddy reddish orange color. It's kind of cloudy. That's quite hard to see right now. Okay, but you can see the entire process there. And I think it was Yannick who said at about 4 a.m. How is he burping? I don't get it. Yes. That's when the maximum will be, and then it keeps on going after maximum. So if you didn't get the shots that you wanted, if you're taking photos, you got second try, second life. Okay. But let's see the real thing. There we go. There we go. Okay. It's a little bit cloudy, but we can kind of live. We got some new hot comments going on here. It's overcast. I can't see a thing. This is what I'm here for you. Harut Metrobian. very good chance I might not pronounce that correct. Thanks for coming on by. Hopefully this is giving you something at least. I did a live stream of the solar eclipse back in June. Was that 10th? June 11th? Actually, just right across the street from here, and it was fantastic, fantastic. It worked out really great, the weather. So it's a shame it's getting a little bit cloudy right now, but I'm glad I got the one shot that I did. So um, business time. Best part is I'm back inside and I can see this from my window and not freeze. Well, I've made my entire business model based on me freezing, so I do it for you. Thanks for the live stream. No problem. No problem. No problem. Okay, brighten it up a little bit there. What I'm gonna, well, actually, I don't think I will. If it was completely bright, I would put the zoomed in uh, version there. Manon, yes, real time follow back. They were at the solar eclipse here in Montreal. The solar eclipse here was really quite incredible, and that was fantastic. Haha, yes, whatever I made him laugh to. Yes, good. Jessica Walsh, are you on Montreal? I'm not on Montreal. I'm not on Rue Montreal, Ave Montreal. I'm at the base of Montreal, across from the Tam Tams statue. So don't be creepy, but that's where I am. Yeah. Okay, Cody Teal, real time follow up. Can see it, the red with his eyes. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just take this off the telescope and just show you what I can see here. Okay, it's getting a little bit. I'll show you what I can see up here. So, one second. Taking you off. Okay. So this is upside down. One second. There we go. Okay. All right. So this is uh, uh, the angel. Oops. The angel, the cross in Montreal. There's downtown Montreal. Okay. And then this is where the moon is right now. Right about, yeah, right there. So you can see it's kind of cloudy out there right now. Actually, you probably can't hear me with the mic. There. Okay. Now you have a mic. Something's gonna drop. Okay. So yeah, it's quite cloudy right now. Montreal, you can see a tiny little bit, but you can see why I'm sort of struggling. Hoping some of those clear skies will come over here in the next half hour or so we can get some of that sweet maximum eclipse. So we'll see here. All right, I'm gonna put you back on the telescope. By the way, here's what the telescope looks like. So here I am. I've got the telescope here. I've got my laptop here. I gotta put this back on or else something's gonna drop. So one second. All right, sorry for that. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to show some other slides here. Just I guess gotta get a little bit reframed here because I literally lost the moon in the clouds, so I gotta go find it in a second here. What's this? Okay. I swear this isn't a promotion or an ad because I don't sell this anymore because this is the last one. This here was one of the predictions that I made of what the sky would look like. I sold a coloring book this last year, 2021, of like what the sky would look like at certain times of the year, like the exact day, the exact time. And we had this really cool slingshot made out of like an old tree in the Parc La Fontaine. And the moon, basically right now, would be like over that. And so if this is a coloring sheet, so kids can color, I guess that was the aim. Well, they tore down the slingshot like back in what, February or sometime. So you can't you can't do it. So I took a photo of the artist and they did a really great job. And it's called Future Skies. Sort of like getting people excited about what the sky looks like throughout the year. So I was really looking forward to this one. And then they cut the damn tree down. But we went there and maybe I'll still color my book. Okay. The moon is still getting a little bit hard to see, so I'm gonna have to try to find it on the telescope again. Other upcoming. Let's get some chats here. Let's see here. Fantastic. Montreal. I can see the red. Cool. Be careful. Yes. This is actually so cool. It's this the yeah. It's. I hope it's the coloring book idea, or maybe me showing the video before. Thanks for the live. It's awesome. Hey, no problem. No problem. It's Beaver here in Northwest Territories. Wish I had the gear to share what I can see. I wish I had the clear sky to show you what I can. Well, whatever. I can only do what I can. I love that coloring sheet. I would buy it if I could. Send me a message. I'll send you a PDF of this particular sheet here. What a stupid move was cutting the slingshot. I think legal reasons had to do it. So it was starting to rot. So okay, I'm going to fix the telescope in a second here. Not fix the telescope. I just got to find the moon in the telescope again. It's kind of clouded out. Future eclipses. If it ends up being cloudy here, and we can't see a damn darn. Is this family friendly? If your kids are up at this time, I don't know if you're a good parent or a bad parent. Future eclipses. The next year, actually, we are going to be able to see another one. May 16th. I don't know what time of day. I'll have to check that. Like I said, they'll be different all across the area. May 16th, we'll be able to see this in North America, South America, Africa, a lot of Europe, and all that. It was being very spiteful to Australia there. Just no Australia content for them. Sorry. Even New Zealand got it. New Zealand never gets anything. It always gets cut off maps. So good to see New Zealand getting some. And then it's like this time next year, we'll be here again. And man, I hope it won't be as cloudy as it has kind of turned out to be. I'm gonna stick around. Another thing to keep in mind here is it's harder to see the moon right now because it's less illuminated. So if it's in the clouds, it's harder to spot through the clouds. So that too. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to get this just primed up. I do have one video. We actually did a Yuri's Night thing. Back on Yuri's Night in April. And we got to talk to an astronaut and stuff like that. And then we got a special message from Chris Hadfield. No, I shouldn't have ruined it. No, we got a special message from a mustached individual. And I still have it in my StreamYard here. So I'm just going to play that. And then I'm just going to play that why the eclipse is happening thing, just so I can kill some moments. And then hopefully the clouds will clear here. So here's the mustache man himself from Yuri's Night back in April.
Hi, Chris Hadfield here, especially to everybody celebrating Yuri's Night in Montreal. Ja желаю вам удачного дня космонавтики. I wish you a great Yuri's Night together.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to play that. I think I can. I think I can eternally replay that as much as I want. So hopefully I don't get sought after because I did that. Okay, we have a comment here. Poor Australia. Yeah. I lived in Australia for a year, and I learned to love winter. Big bugs down there, and winter is sort of the great organism reset. So, yeah. Okay. Hey, it's that guy it's that guy who went into space. Indeed. Okay, I'm gonna get the telescope, see if I can find the moon through here. There's quite a bit of cloud cover right now. It was supposed to be a hot show here to show you it, but I'm gonna play the video that I already just played. Actually, okay, I'm gonna play that. Then I have some other videos that I can also show you. Hopefully this is entertaining. All 35, 34, 33. It's all going down. All right, play this one more time just so what's going on with the eclipse. I have some other videos I'll bring afterwards. One sec.
So I just want to kind of explain why there's going to be a lunar eclipse on Thursday night, Friday morning.
Basically, I've got the sun right there. I have the Earth right here, and I've got a little moon right here. And I've got my projector screen.
there's no giant projector screen in space, but I'm using this just to show that behind the Earth, relative to the sun, a shadow is kind of always being cast. And we have the moon, and the moon goes around the Earth like this every month, every 30 days. And most of the time, the Earth, the moon is sort of tilted as it goes around the Earth, and it most of the time is either above or going below this shadow. But on Thursday night and every other lunar eclipse, the moon goes into the shadow of the Earth like this. It takes about 3 or 4 hours for it to go, start in the shadow, be through it, and then get out of it. And that is what we are going to be seeing in Montreal on late Thursday night, early Friday morning, starting about 2 a.m., peaking at 4 a.m., and ending sometime about 5:30, 6 a.m. So that is what we're going to be seeing on November 19th. All right. Hopefully that helped you. All right. See ya.
Okay. Hopefully that killed a moment. I saw just a little sliver of light in the clouds a moment ago. There's just some thick clouds right. Well, thick. I don't know what thick means here in this instance. Hopefully that does clear up. So while we wait here, I have another video I'm going to show. So I make videos about other things here. So while I got you here, you're going to hear a lot about a space telescope that's going up where else into space in the next few weeks. James Webb, the Webb Telescope here. So I think I'm putting together a video that is all about like where
Trevor from Plateau Astro.
Where in space it's going to be, and so hopefully this is just a teaser. It's just a teaser, so it's not done yet. But I need something to show you while we wait for the clouds to clear up. This is called. Maybe I would do good in broadcasting. I don't know. All right, let's play this.
Over the next few weeks and months, you're going to hear a lot about. Hi, it's Trevor from Plateau Astro. Over the next few weeks and months, you're going to hear a lot about a new space telescope, the James Webb Space Telescope. It's planned to be launched in mid-December 2021, and here's what it looks like in drawing form. It's a huge project involving NASA, the European Space Agency, and the Canadian Space Agency is playing a big role too. You've probably heard of another famous space telescope before, the Hubble Space Telescope. Here is what that one looks like. This has been up in space since 1990, and it drastically changed the way we look at the universe, and Webb aims to push that even further. There's plenty of great videos about both of these telescopes, but what I want to illustrate is where in space these two telescopes are located.
All right, you get the idea. Let's remove that from the stream. I guess what I could also do, I'm just gonna keep this up here, so showing the times and stuff right now, just while it's cloudy here. We got some good questions from people such as this. Got any river dance so we can keep warm? Man, that is you need to be like of a certain age demographic to get those jokes, don't you? River dance. I'm just old enough to know it. Quite interesting here to see this. Good. How much time for the eclipse? Eclipse is kind of going on right now. Maximum eclipse though, as you can see in this animation here, is about 4 a.m. So about half an hour or so. Let me know where you're coming from, and I can give you the exact time, but it's basically in 20 minutes, wherever you kind of are. There. Almost fully eclipsed right now. Yeah, we're almost there. Yeah. I'm in Kansas City. You must keep things in perspective, folks, on where you are on Earth. Yeah, it was a common question I kept on getting from people on Twitter. I put out a tweet that, well, usually I don't get that many retweets and stuff and likes for it. People asking, like, what time does it happen? This you can see, like, unlike a solar eclipse where you need to be like in a specific area of Earth, like a specific path, you can see this. I'll take that brand off there. So you can see an entire Perfect example. Caps lock. Caps lock. Good, good. All right. Um, I'm going to just take a little bit of a break here just to warm my hands and get a drink of water in me. And it says the Facebook one is maybe ending. Sorry, just live stream troubles. Um, yeah. I'm just gonna take a 5 minute break or so. I'm just gonna leave this up there, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, 1 sec. Okay, back. and I've decided to really go full Montreal on this. There's a cross on top of Montreal. If you live here, you definitely know it. If you've never been here before, yes, there's a giant cross on the mountain in the middle of the city, and so I'm just at the peak of it, and so I figured I would just try and show you at least something. At least something. Obviously, it's a little bit clouded out here. Obviously, how would you know that if you're not here? Let's just zoom in on the cross here, because I need to show you something. I do have some other things that I can show you in a moment. So yeah, I guess this is what the cross looks like close up through a telescope. If you've never zoomed in on it before, that's what it actually looks like there. There's been times like this where it has been cloudy in Jeannemont's Park, which is where I am right now. And I zoom in on the cross, and there's this one light bulb in like the top right. It's not like on the very top, but you see that one there? It's like blue. It's like turquoise. And I want to know who got fired for this bung up right here. Anyways. This is me trying to make content when I presumed I would have clear skies and would be pretty astute and have plenty of content to show you, but has worked for it. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out off the cross here. Let's get off of this. Okay, a few other things I'm going to show you here. Let me just open up what is it? Stellarium here. Okay. I'm going to show you sort of the path that the moon is going through in the sky right now. So I'm just going to have to move the telescope. 1 second. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to stop screen, share, different screen. Okay. There we go. Okay, so you should be able to see that. I'm just going to move that over there. With this, this is showing what the sky looks like in Montreal right now. So, you can see up here. Oh, I guess I have to do this with. Okay, I'm holding a microphone in between my legs like this. Okay, here we go. This is the time right now in Montreal, 3:42. So this is about 20 minutes before maximum eclipse. Okay, so I can't show you this on the telescope right now because, of course, what else? Okay, this is what we would be able to see right now if we didn't have this cloud cover right now. Okay, now. Do I have a point here? Yes, I do. Let's go back in time a little bit. Okay, just zooming out here. Okay, so the moon is sort of in the west part of the sky right now. But when I first got out here, at about 2:15 or so, okay, the moon was. Oh my gosh! Somebody could take a photo of how I look right now. This is ridiculous. Okay. I'm going to move the real-time speed just forward like this, and you can watch what happens to the moon. Let's speed that up right here. Okay, see what's happening there? See how the moon, everything else is sort of going down this way? Okay. Nights like this, where it is something interesting in the sky and it takes a few hours for it to notice, I think people really start to notice that, like, oh, things aren't constant in the sky. Okay, and actually I'm going to zoom in on this part here because you can see in the animation it's getting quite red. All right. Okay. People really start to notice, like, oh, wait, things aren't just like statically in the sky. Okay. I don't think they make the next connection that's like, oh, that's the Earth rotating. It just, after my times of doing workshops and stuff like that, it seems to sort of miss it for some people. So, yeah. Okay, thank God we have comments because. Save me! My hands are starting to freeze here. This is really the meltdown of a man. Here, holding out hope that it will get warm here. Well, not only warm, but clearer. That's what I want. Here we go. We got where we okay. The clouds are being very mean right now. Well, it's nature, and nature's just being nature. So there's that. Yeah, I'm going to point the telescope towards something at least interesting. that at least, so we can at least see something. There we go. To prove that I am actually in the middle of the city. Let's get that nice and. There we go. For sure, I'm in the mountain time, so it's only 1:39 a.m. here. Yes, so it's 3:44. It's 3:45 a.m. here in Montreal. I planned to get a few hours of sleep. That did not happen, so that's fine. So to hear, oh, don't worry about me. Oh, there it is. You can walk now. There you go. This is incredible. I wish I could share pictures. Not sure if I can do that. Business time. I'm standing in front of my front window and it's absolutely beautiful. Darn. I wish I could see it. Ugh, Sophie Sugar Cube. Feel ya. You're lucky, business time. We can invent some lore for that blue light. Oh, yes, the blue light that was on the cross there. Yes, indeed. I'm shooting a white time lapse. Yeah, so Manon lives in Montreal here. That's actually kind of distracting, isn't it? Okay, let's just take that off there. Manon is a great photographer, and she takes really great photos of many things. And she's not far from here, actually. 20-minute walk or so. She's actually probably by the Leonard Cohen mural. So she probably wanted to get a photo of. I will share it here. Share screen and slides. There we go. She probably wanted to get a photo of this. Okay. Hope I'm not revealing too much information about Manon here. Okay. But yeah, it's definitely cloudier than we thought. I can you purple heart. I can give you a purple heart. I think that's a war medal. Yes. Do I need a telescope to see the moon, or can you see it with the naked eye? Yeah, you can definitely see the moon with the naked eye. You can see the eclipse with the naked eye too. You don't need a telescope to enjoy looking at the moon though. So, yep. It's slow, business time. Business time is getting all the luck here. It's slowly growing red here. I can't see anything. It's so cloudy. Cloudy. I think the lack of sleep and the cold is getting to me now. You can see without a telescope if it's a clear sky. It's 2:44 a.m. here. I need some sleep soon, brother. Oh man. Yep. I'm gonna hold out hope for a little while. Like that Simpsons episode where they go to Camp Krusty. And Bart is just waiting there for Krusty to show up. Doesn't happen. We'll see. Can't yet though. I'm going to show something else for some people that this might be a better visual for them. Let me open up. This is a great free app for iOS. I'm using it on my Mac here because I do have that ability. Share screen of solar walk light. Okay. All right. I think you can see that there. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm just going to make this basically full screen. Yeah. There we go. Picture in picture. Okay. This app is really cool. This is a free app. And so it basically gives you the ability to go around the solar system. And I use this like all the time when I'm doing workshops here in Montreal. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold my microphone in between my legs like this, okay? This is really cool. So you can, all right, see the solar system here, usual suspects, We can see the sun, we can see Mercury and Venus and Earth and all the planets here. We can move forward and backward in times. It's just showing the solar system as it is right now, but I can go forward in time and see where everything would be. I'll focus on the sun here, maybe, and then you can see all the planets move around it, like this. Okay, very, 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 very handy. This is what you're here for. You wanted to see a lunar eclipse. Instead, you got clouds and demos of free apps. What I want to illustrate here, I'm just going to go to the current time right now, is I'd mentioned this before, but I want to really visualize this, and this app actually helps quite a bit. So obviously we have the sun, yeah, in the middle here. Okay, this is not to scale, but that's not really the point here. We have the sun right here, and we have the Earth right here. Okay, and right now you can see, if I get this all lined up just kind of like that. Yeah, okay, this isn't perfect, but you get an idea. We can see the sun right there. We can see the Earth right there, and just behind the Earth, if I drag it just enough, you can see the moon is behind it. Okay. So, what was my point here? All of them are lined up. So, during a full moon, the moon, the Earth, and the sun are all lined up. Okay. So this is similar to that video I showed before. Okay, where the sun's light is shining towards Earth, and behind Earth there's always a shadow, sort of, yeah, a shadow being there. And during this time, right now, the moon is passing in between it. Okay, this is exaggerated, of course, the last few days, but the moon is sort of passing into that shadow there. I don't think it has shadow effects in this app to show it, but you can see the last few days it wasn't in shadow, but over the last couple hours and hours to come, the moon is going through the shadow of the Earth, and then we'll pass out of it fully probably about 5 a.m. or so. But peak is coming up in the next 10 minutes or so, so maybe we'll get lucky. Like that Pharrell song. And there'll be a break here. If there is not, I'm gonna wait 15 minutes, maybe 20 more minutes, to wait for maximum eclipse. But after that, old Trevor might have to warm up his hands. So, if you never used this app, this is good to illustrate many things. So good on the iPad, especially. I am using my Canon Rebel T6 for some good shots. Hope to get some good shots. I got one really great shot just before the eclipse. No, just before the clouds came in, just before I started the live stream. So hopefully that works. For Windows, there's Stellarium, a little less sophisticated. Yeah, Stellarium I use on my Mac here too. The iOS version is actually fantastic. I know we're getting kind of dorky here with this now, talking about apps and stuff like that, but Stellarium for iOS, I'm using this on a Mac here and stuff, but this is like much more simplified. Stellarium on Windows and Mac, like the typical version, a lot of functionality for it, almost like above my head, and certainly above my pay grade. Powerful, just a lot. But the iOS and Android version is actually really nice and simplified, but still like lots of great stuff for it. I might come back to that in a second here. I want to see the moon, please. I want to see the moon, please. I wish I could show you it. I really wish I could show you the moon right now. I will point it towards the sky, but unfortunately, we've got some clouds here in Montreal. So, yeah, bummer. So, doing what I can. What I will show. A friend has finally dropped by. Oh, and they have a dog, featuring a dog. Great. How are you? Yeah. That's a big dog. Okay. Sorry, I'm talking to a dog right now. I'm on live right now, but did you see it before?
I did.
You did? Yeah. It was pretty cool.
2:30ish.
That was really cool to see it like that. So, yep. Luck of the draw. Yeah. I'll still be talking to a few people. Okay. Cool. One cool thing I want to show within Stellarium here is the different like sky cultures that you can load in here. It's a dog, not me, I swear. Yeah, so inside of Stellarium here, you can do this in the PC and Mac version too. Okay, we can turn on different constellations, of course, and these are constellations that you've probably are all familiar with. Let's name a few of these ones. We got Orion, we got Taurus, Perseus, Cepheus, Draco, Ursa Minor, Ursa Major, all of these right here. This is just one sky culture, okay? But you can load in different ones. So this is the Western sky culture. You know, a lot of this would be starting in like, Greece and stuff, like about 2,000 years ago or so. But there's lots you can like come in here. Now, I'm not the best person to talk about all of these, but like it's interesting to look at some of these. Like I don't know enough about like the Arabic sky cultures. You can definitely see some crossover with some of the Western ones. For instance, like the twins would be like Gemini. Here for us, I can zoom in a little bit here. Okay. Or the giant, which I guess would be like Orion. Okay. You get a little bit of information for each of these. Some of them have like stories and stuff attached to them in the app, of course. Of course, you could find all that online and stuff. The greater dog, the hare, okay. So I do teach a show, and again, this isn't an ad, I swear. I just want to show that I do have bona fides. I do a show with National Geographic out in just outside of Quebec, and it's about an hour-long show, and I teach about some of the constellations from the Western sky cultures. And I'm just keeping an eye to make sure the moon isn't just gonna like pop out of nowhere. No, it's pretty cloudy. Fortunately, hopefully you're getting something out of this. Where I teach a lot of the stories of the Western sky maps that we use here. But there's many out there. I did a workshop a few weeks ago, about a month or so ago, and they were a group of people from Hawaii. And where's the Hawaiian? Yeah. And how a lot of these started in like Polynesia, and how they were able to do like great navigation just using the stars. Again, I don't know enough about these, but I totally encourage you to like learn the constellations, but look at other constellations and the stories from other sky cultures. Okay, I'm gonna get a little drink of water. Because I'm dying here. Still waiting. I do. There's a little clear in the sky, but not enough in the direction we need. So I'm just gonna hold up a few minutes. If you kind of are enjoying this, I wish I could give you a better show. And let's go through some of the comments here. There's a web version too. Yes, there absolutely is, and actually, it's pretty good. It's actually really good. It's free. The Stellarium for Mac and PC is also free. Yeah, but the web version is actually pretty solid too. Yeah. Raquel Guardado. I live in Toronto, and I want to pronounce that right. Raquel Guardado. I live in Toronto and in a building, and I can't find the moon. I think I literally have to go outside. If you look southwest, which I am not right now, and I will change that in the app. Yeah, right there. If you look west, you should be able to see the moon. If you don't see it, likely clouds, or it might be behind a building. Yeah. Manon is collapsing on the pavement. She's gonna cry. Okay. Hopefully you got at least one good photo, Manon. So don't give up hope. At least we got to see it a little bit. We did. I wish I could. I could probably share my one photo here. Yes, I will do that in just a moment. Yeah. We have a crying face from Jenna Armstrong. It could also be raining. We're not dying here. Yes, so we're doing not that too bad. Yes. Okay. I'm going to send these to my Mac here. The photos I did take. Okay. That might take a second. Okay. I'm gonna be back in just a moment. Along the banner here, if you are enjoying this, I'm going to put just the links to my Patreon right there. I do this. I try to make a living out of this, so I'll be back in a moment. But yeah, 1 second. All right, I just realized you saw all the video for that. I didn't hear any of that. That's very good. You saw me all in the corner there play along with this stuff. All right, he's back. Pan's back. Good. It, yeah, cursed, I guess. Maybe we are. You can see behind me. It's actually probably a good visual of sort of what is going on there. Kind of spotty, cloudy behind me there. From what you can see. Kind of the same thing in front of me. As well. So right about now, 4:08, we'd be past eclipse maximum right now. Okay, so this time the moon would be appearing quite red if it weren't so cloudy right now. I'm going to show though what the it looked like just as I was starting here. So this is a real photo I took with my phone. Real photo. Let's see. Stop share there. Share video. Share screen. 1 second here. This is what you're here for, I'm sure. There we go. Yeah, so this is the what I took this photo at like 9:45. Such hope. Don't give up. Don't give up. What's that called? A Pollyanna character? This is the angel statue here in Montreal, and that's the moon right there. So it was clearing up. It was thinning. Clouds were thinning there. So it wasn't silly to come out here. Is the phrase I'm looking for here. That's what it looked like. Then when I first got out to where I am currently freezing right now, it looked like this. You could see the top of the moon was in shadow. So at least I'm happy I took a photo of this. So this looks great. This looks great. There was somebody in the chat. Business hot dog business. What was his name? Let's see here. Hold up. Let's catch up on the things here. Good night. I won't see the peak, but it's nice. Business time. He had to get going. Soy calf. Good night. I tried, but I can't stay awake any longer. 3 a.m. is rough. Have work in the a.m. Somebody has to take a photo of me in my Halloween costumes tomorrow at 11 a.m., which isn't rough. We've all kind of got jobs, don't we? I won't lie, though. It's absolutely beautiful to see. It's really cool to see. Yeah, it's yeah, you're witnessing the moon going around the Earth. Which, it takes about 29.5, about 30 days for the moon to go around it. So to be able to see it happening over the course of a few hours, and even over the course of, honestly, if you wait 15, 20 minutes while watching an eclipse like this, you get to see the difference of how much more shadow is on the moon. And really what you're watching there is the moon in real time going around the Earth. It's kind of cool. We're doing a comments highlight reel here. Okay, if the sky doesn't clear up, we need to wait 500 years to see such eclipse again. And even then, it's a really important meeting that I can't miss. So Reza brings up, okay, you probably, some of you read or heard about this, of like this being sort of super important. In a way, you could look at it that way. The reason why people have been saying that is this would be the longest partial lunar eclipse. Okay, some lunar eclipses are shorter in duration than other ones. Okay, so I'm making up some times here. So some lunar eclipses might only take 3 hours, let's say. Okay, this one took, again, I'm making up a number here. We could find out, say 4 hours. Okay, depending on how far away the moon is from the Earth. Will determine that. So if the moon is closer to Earth, it's going to be a shorter eclipse. Okay. So if you ever hear the words like supermoon, that's when the moon is a bit closer to the Earth. Okay. This one though, you could really call it a non-super moon. Okay. The moon is a bit further away. Okay. So it takes longer for it to go around the Earth while it's full at this point. So that's why this one is a little bit longer. You get to hear loud trucks and me brushing hair out of my mouth. This is quite the show here. Sean Grogan, I'm trying to find the sky cultures in my app and I can't seem to find it. Oh, I'm going to get back to that because I was just showing something before, but I'm just going to go through these ones first. It was clear for me, but not peak, but enough for me to be happy. Good. Business time is happy. That's good. It's funny, you don't know people and then you grow relationships with them in the comments section. Good comment section. Good night again, all. Good. I applaud your positivism right now because I'm so sad. Miss Gabby, you I don't want to call myself a Mr. Rogers character, but I'm a Mr. Rod. No. Yeah, I mean, it's if you don't try while you get these chances like that, I mean, you gotta try. You gotta try to do these, and yeah, you kind of suffer through the cold, and you're like, I didn't get that shot. That's gonna happen. That probably happens 2 out of 3 times you do these things. I have traveled far twice to see a solar eclipse, not a lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, and both times it's been cloudy. And the first time was super cloudy out in Nunavut, way up north, 2008, and so there's no hope of seeing it. Then in 2017, but almost 4.5 years ago, went down to Nashville, and it was so close to seeing it. And a cloud like blocked my view like 5 minutes before. There's going to be a day when I'm going to get to see a solar eclipse, total solar eclipse, and it's going to be beautiful. And you'll have to like, whoa, did I just burp on air? Sure, yes, sorry. All that chilly water. Oh my goodness, I'm actually seeing something. Okay, hold up. Yeah, hold up, 1 sec. Give me 1 second to get this set up. Okay, I got a little bit of a clear patch here. A little bit of a clear patch. So I do see a bit of a clear patch here, and I can see a bit of the moon. So I'm just going to put this there. Give me 1 second to get this set up on the telescope. Okay, heck, heck yes. All right, cool. All right, let me just rotate that around. Okay, it's clearing up. Oh God, hell yeah. Okay, cool. Let me just. Okay, I kind of lost it there. I'm gonna find it. It was 1 second. Boost that up. Give me one. Maybe there's a little bit of a cloud there, but give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. Yes. All right. Cool. Hell yes. There we did it. Okay. Okay. Cool. It's back. Pan's back. Oh my gosh. There we go. They said it couldn't be done, and it got done. Oh my God. There it is. Hot damn. That's awesome. Okay, let's zoom in on this bastard. On this. Wow. Oh, yes. Holy God, that's awesome. This is genuine excitement. I'm not trying to be a ding dong here. Oh my God. Oh, that's incredible. That's amazing. Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna just get this focused here. Sorry. Oh man, there we go. Oh, that's incredible. Hot dog. Oh my God. Okay, it's gonna get a few clouds, sure, but you got to have clouds. That's amazing. Okay. All right. Um, Obviously, I have to do a little adjustments here while the clouds come on by, but that's pretty good. I'm pretty amazed with that. That is amazing. Oh, as people. Oh my gosh, as people are going to bed, gonna sign off. Oh. Okay, you'll have to forgive me. I might have to take one photo for my own. Okay, it's a little bit cloudy, of course, but oh, let's jam in the okay. It's just a little bit cloudy right now, but you can definitely see the bottom left there is red. But I didn't see it. I can't see the moon. Okay, I'm trying to solve that for you currently. Okay. Galia means. Oh yes. I'm so sad the clouds are coming up. I put my alarm and see this and snap a picture too. So, um, your eclipse cursed. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't think I'm eclipse cursed now. Okay. I tend to be positive. Okay. Oh man, that is a really, really amazing shot. Oh my God. Okay. Forgive me. I'm gonna take just a photo with my phone because I'm not taking photos right now. So just give me a moment to just do this. So it's just gonna be black for a second. Actually, I'll hold up for a moment here, just as it's kind of cloudy. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna play with some of the exposure settings here. One sec. So it's in the clouds right now, but that was really cool. That was hopefully it'll come out of that. And so we're past maximum right now. But that was really cool. That was really cool. So just forgive me. I'm gonna just take a photo, just with my phone. So it's just gonna go black for just a second here. And I'm just gonna put something else up. One sec. I'll wait till it gets a little bit clear. It's going to get clear in just a moment here. Okay, wow. Okay, I'm going to... Wow. That's amazing. That's an amazing photo. Okay. That's so cool. That is so cool. My hands are freezing right now, but that could be some adrenaline finally passing through me. Eat this for just a moment. I'll try to take a screenshot and then just send that. There. Okay, 1 second. Oh man, that is amazing. Oh. If you're in Montreal, you should definitely look outside. This is incredible. Sorry about that. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put a screenshot of what I had before. Oh my gosh, I got to get a photo of this. So just give me 1 second. Uh, I want to get you something. So 1 second. Overlay. Just add an overlay. All right, so this is gonna be an overlay just for a few minutes, just as I take a photo. Okay. So that's just a screenshot of what we saw a few minutes ago. It's basically what I'm seeing in my camera right now. I just want to get a good photo of on myself. Okay, this is coming in really nicely. Just give me another moment. Just bear with me. Here's some great comments here. Cloudy, snowing a little bit. I see it barely just poking the heads of the clouds. Yeah, if you don't kind of know what you're looking for, it's actually kind of hard to see. a little bit spotty clouds here in Montreal right now. So go and take a look in the western part of the sky. And yeah, you can see a thin little sliver there, and you look at the right thing. Okay. Soy calf. Soy calf. Is that like soy cafe coffee? Got their shots. That's good. I got a little bit of a clear spot here, so I'm just gonna try to get my photos. Just 1 second. Bear with me. This is a free. Oh my god, that is really coming out nicely now. Oh my gosh. Okay, give me 1 second. I want to. 1 second. Okay. Um, nice views from Nevada. That's good. All right. And I just got a bit of a clear spot here, so just again, bear with. Soy like the bean. Okay. Yes. Yes. I just got a really great chance here to take a photo. There's just a tiny clear spot here. Bear with. But that's what we're seeing here in Montreal right now. That's the view. So 1 second. I got a few nice photos. I would like to get some more eventually, but I realized as I was taking it, what is all this red stuff blocking my view? I didn't even notice there's a tree that the moon is going into right now. I'm gonna take the soy comments off like that. Okay, Jessica Wooten actually woke myself up here on the East Coast, and I'm able to see it. So cool. That was. You can replay the video about maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. My moment of shock and awe when I was talking about, hey, sometimes it doesn't work out. It's kind of gotten re-cloudy here. Sometimes it don't work out. And then as soon as I said that, it worked. So it was amazing. It was amazing. So, yeah. Located in Saint Hubert near the Saint Hubert Airport. Can't see the moon, but too many clouds to make out the red glow. Can see the moon. Yeah. Yeah. I with the naked eye, it was hard to see the red glow. But yeah, with a telescope where I could telescope with the telescope and the app that I used to change the settings and stuff, I could make out that red glow. So it worked for us. Okay, it's now going into the trees and clouds. Oh, and there's people swearing from cars. Getting a drag race. What is this? American Graffiti? What is this? A George Lucas film? Where are we? I'm going to just move the telescope, so maybe we'll get another few minutes, but I'm going to have to shut down the stream here in just a moment, but I want to get one last little view of the eclipse for you here. I could literally be out here all night, so I have to respect my body and my back because I've been hunched over for good Jiminy Christmas. 2 hours now-ish? All right. I'm probably plowing through my data, too. This is going to be a great cell phone bill. By the way, you can support me on Patreon if you want. That's awesome. All right. Maybe it's getting too cloudy. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just share my my photos. 1 second. 1 second. That's from just a few minutes ago. But here's some other ones that I got. Does AirDrop still work? Give me a moment here. Okay. Almost there. Three images. Just plowing through that cellular data. Okay. Now I haven't edited these or anything like that, but these will be interesting. Okay, here we go. Oh man, these are pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so these are the ones I took with my cell phone. Just give me 1 second here to word of the night. Give me 1 second. Put that there. That's image. What's a TIFF? All right, let's convert that to JPEG. Okay. And this is rotated incorrectly. So, 1 sec. But this is the one. There we go. This is to be an overlay. I think you can still hear me as I do this. So, there we go. Not too bad. We were gonna pack it up, pack it in, and let it not begin. But man, that's actually, I'm pretty happy with that. That's pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Good. Comments. Let's looking at Saint Hubert. Is it still going to get dark? So we are past the eclipse. Past the eclipse. Past maximum eclipse, so it'll stay dark for a little while, but it'll start to end probably about I want to say about 5:30 a.m. something like that is when it all finishes. I've been yakking here for honest to Jiminy Chris like 2 hours. I think I should probably get back into bed. I say back into bed. I didn't get any sleep when I put my head on the pillow. And I'm glad I stayed out. That worked out really well. Okay. Bhutan is still sunny. Yeah. So I think I'm not sure where is Bhutan exactly. Which country? Yeah, you have to be sort of in the Americas, either North or South America. I think some of Eastern Asia can see some, but I think not too much. So Fort Lauderdale, Florida, can't see a thing. Yeah, if it's cloudy there, I've done all I can. I've done all I can. So that's a red moon, all right. I'm pretty happy how that came out. I could probably. It was very very patchy, but I'm glad I got at least one of them. So that's good. So slowly. Will you upload the pictures you took somewhere? Yeah, I'm gonna put these on. If you don't already, um, did I put the links to my Facebook in the YouTube description? I mean it's on my profile, so it is somewhere. So I'll put them there. I'll put them there. So do that. Okay, I think that's about the highlight. That's all I can get. Just let me check if it's just behind this tree. Give me 1 second. I'll just confirm, and then I probably better pack it in. Give me 1 second here. Okay, I see just a little bit of it here. I'll give you one last live view, and then I gotta. It's what? It's 20 minutes to 5 a.m. I should probably be a reasonable adult. And I've got 4 things to do tomorrow. So, sorry, 1 sec. Just dragging some things around. Just gotta get out of the way of this tree. Okay. Just have to move a few things. 1 second. All right. Camo. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be really nice. Take this off. Okay. All right. So there's still some clouds, but we stuck it out, and okay, we'll just change some of the settings here. Okay. All right. Well, give that a moment. There we go. Zoom in just a little bit there for you. Okay. All right. It's still quite cloudy here, but hopefully that was an all right show for you. We had ups, we had downs, we had misses, we had hits. Man, we had it all, didn't we? We met people from all sorts of parts of the country, of the Americas. We had Florida, North Carolina. Holy God, I need some sleep. It's getting really chilly right now. And we got a really great photo. We did eventually do it. This is like that Joseph Campbell book, man. Hero's Journey. We finally did it. I'm no hero. I'm just a dude with a metal tube in the street, whose hands are really cold and he should probably get some sleep. All right, your last little live view here. If you did enjoy this, my gosh, oh, hold up. All right, hold up. Let's turn that exposure down. Oh, man. Oh, Trevor, you got to go to bed at some point here, dude. But, can you see the trees sort of flapping in front of it now? There we go. Oh, man. That's quite good. Okay. A round of amazings. Glad we can get that for you. Okay. Okay. Just going to move the telescope just a tiny bit, give you one last good view, and then, no, really, I have to go to bed. Okay. You can see that cloud overtaking it. And I think that might be a good closer. That might be a good closer to the night. Right there. Okay. I'll just show you that one last brand. One last image. So I'll answer all these questions here. That was great. Thanks for not giving up. Oh my god, I'm glad we stuck her out. Manon, hope you got some good photos there. Did I miss it? Philly on that on the track. Look out to the southwest. Might be able to see it if it's clear there. Go and take a look. It was pretty cloudy here for a while, but we finally did it. We prevailed, and we did see it. Let me just move this a little bit down. That is pretty. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. I think that's a good ender. If you did enjoy this, you can tip me a few bucks. I put the links into the YouTube description there. If you found the whole fascinating journey a bit fun, I'd appreciate that. If you want to support on a monthly thing, I would appreciate that on Patreon too. $2.50 a month. I'll even send you a postcard. That's helps me stay afloat. So consider it. If you can't, do not worry. But I would really appreciate it. One-time donations, again, just buymeacoffee.com. That's actually really good now. He's gonna eventually have to go to sleep, people, but it's looking really nice. Okay. Maybe I'll stick on for a few more minutes here. It's freezing, but gotta do it. All right, that's amazing. Wow. Okay, so just to recap, I started live streaming at what 2:45 a.m. So that was just over 2 hours ago. For the first about 20 minutes or so, it was actually pretty clear. It was actually not too bad. Um, and then it got really, really cloudy, and I just have to tell you old folk tales and stuff, old country road type of stories. I was about to pack it in, and then it got quite clear actually, and it's been hit or miss with the clouds for a bit, but it has actually cleared up quite a bit now, and that is actually a really fantastic, fantastic view, right there. I'm just going to turn down some of the exposure there. Just 1 second. Eventually, though, limits of humanity are at play here, so I will have to go to bed at some point. Just going to turn this down just a little bit there. Okay. Thank you, watching from Fiji. Welcome, welcome aboard. I cannot see in Detroit, Michigan. It was too cloudy. Thank you for doing this. No problem, no problem. I can't be out here forever. It's almost 5 a.m. here in old Montreal. I am actually kind of running a little low on battery power here. Got 22%. 20%. I could close some of those apps actually. That's good. Quit. I'm just gonna move telescope a little bit. 1 sec. Okay, we can see some clouds. Whoop. Sorry, I'm controlling the telescope from the opposite end that I normally do. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay, so getting a little bit more clouds there. But we got some good red. Some good red there. I'm just going to show a photo while it's not red right now. This is how it looked about, I want to say about 15 minutes ago or so. So really happy with how that turned out. It was we were just about to shut her down. It was too cloudy. But it came back. It came back. So there you go. That's a live view. Right there from Montreal. So this, we are past peak eclipse. Past peak eclipse here. And I'm really shaking now. So it'll get less and less in shadow there. Sorry, I'm usually better at moving this up and down. There we go. So we're past eclipse. Okay, so probably about the next 45 minutes or so, you're going to see that shadowed bit sort of come off of it. Technical words, of course. Just process my shots. Really happy how they turned out. Good, right here. Are you in Montreal? Soy calf, or where are you located? Good. Beautiful. Best live cam I've seen tonight. Oh, you people, you keep saying this, and then I'm like, I should really go to bed. Really go to bed. Hey, dude, you should really stay on. Okay, I'll stay on until say 5 a.m. So I'll give you 8 more minutes. Wait, 7 more minutes. Okay, I'll readjust the telescope here. 1 second. Okay. There we go. Okay. So it's getting to the point where you can't really see too much of the red anymore. At least it is still patchy cloudiness here, so probably lose out on some of that. Soy calf in Montreal. Good. Montreal. It's true. Best live stream. Well, it's certainly it's off the cuff. This is all those years of improv have finally paid off of me freezing outside to do this. I'll tweet you my photo. Please do. That'd be great to see. What telescope am I using? So, okay, just because it is kind of cloudy right now. I'm just going to put it back to what it was 15 minutes or so ago. That's what it was. Okay, I didn't process this photo or anything yet. In fact, it's like the wrong orientation. I couldn't even have time to rotate it, but that's what it looked like a few minutes before. What type of telescope am I using? I'm using, you can Google this, a SkyQuest XT 4.5. And this is about, in Canadian dollars, it's about 400 Canadian, about 300 American. Really great telescope. A little bit big, a little bit unwieldy, but I've loved it. I've had it for almost 5 years now, and it's fantastic. And I just use my phone to take these photos. Just my iPhone. This is like a 3.5-year-old iPhone, something like that. iPhone XS. So yeah. Tommy M, just outside of Winnipeg, and the white seems like the sliver is smaller here than clouds. Yeah, the sliver was probably at its smallest about almost an hour ago at peak eclipse. Okay, so now it's kind of getting bigger. That white bit there. Yeah, that's about what I see now. Okay. Again, if you did enjoy this, you can buy me a coffee because I'm sleep deprived. But then if you appreciated this, hey, a few bucks my way would actually really help. One-time donations, or I don't want to push this too much, but if you're enjoying this stuff, I do other space videos and other live streams like this all the time on my Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. So if you're watching on YouTube, go to the comment section and just take a look at what's in there. So, okay. All right. Thanks for the live feed. Cheers. Thank you for coming on in. I'm going to put it back to the telescope for just a moment and count it 5 or 6 seconds. And there we go. That's a live view. Okay. Good. I'll give it 4 more minutes. Oh, we got Jeff. Is Uranus a gas giant? Oh boy, yes it is. Indeed it is. Okay. Actually move this out of the way of the tree. 1 second. Okay. There's a tree getting in the way, so I just got to move a thing or two this way. 1 second. All right, and now it's cloudy. All right, as soon as I do that, it's cloudy now. All right, I think that's probably a sign. That's a sign, man. I'm gonna have to close up shop here. I think I'm gonna call that a pretty good success. This was the highlight of the night here. We did it, folks. It only took us a few hours to do it. Again, you can see. Okay, well there it is behind us. Okay, that's it in real time, right there. Not bad. Pretty good. But limits of the human body are at stake here. Again, thank you so much for coming out. Last comments. In Newfoundland, it's thick cover, so I can't see the eclipse. Thanks for doing this live feed. No problem. Where are you located in Montreal? Montreal Lookout Point? Not on the lookout. I'm just at the base of the mountain by the Tam Tams statue. But I gotta go. I gotta go. Thanks for sharing Too Much Clouds. You give me the opportunity to see that. It's amazing. No problem. No problem. Again, this will be the last time I do it. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll be able to find this there. A dollar tip. Dollar tip? Wait, one-time tip. If you like this, good. Lord knows I need it. I would graciously take a tip there. Or if you live in Montreal, I do events and workshops here in the city, and so I'm for hire and stuff. But if you want to support my work on a monthly basis, I do have a Patreon there. So I think that's I'm gonna close her out. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna show one last time the highlight of the night. There we go. We did it. We did it. Okay. It's now time for me to probably pay my cell phone plan after eating through 2 hours of LTE data. All right. Thanks. Thanks, folks. See you soon.